And we're live! And it's Saturday night. What do you know?
Hey, Stinkies, come watch.
Are you at the announcement?
Yep.
I love how pleased with yourself you look.
Look, I'm a simple person.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. I did say that I like it.
And the announcement is, hey Stinkies, come watch me play this stinky long game about saving the world from hot demon mommy or whatever. Maybe I can seduce her to the good side, who knows?
Yeah, alright.
Hot demon mommy.
Yeah, like, honestly, you're just, like, selling the game to our core audience. Also, explaining, like, specifically why you like it, I think. This long story-focused, character-driven game where I get to seduce hot demon mom. And the Dom gnome won't fuck me.
Yeah. The Dom gnome won't fuck me, John. He won't. It's terrible.
Kneel before me.
Sure.
Not you,
Yeah.
Commander.
Oh.
Pray I never have reason to turn my gaze towards you.
Oh.
Like, why is everything he says sexier than the last?
So mad about it. Stop it. You don't have to be this sexy when you're not interested in the whole sex thing, Regil.
I'm starting to think you're some kind of deviant, Commander.
Now you're getting it.
Well, I don't know what it is, but if you continue this charade, it will become my hook hammer. Hey, I'm pretty sure that's not a euphemism.
Oh. Gradually gets more and more disappointed.
See what's happening in chat.
Hi, Savant.
Yeah!
We killed off second best girl? No, we didn't.
Technically, she
Best
killed
girl is
herself.
M. Burr.
I mean, we know he was talking
Reporting
about...
it from the Divine Gate, the blonde and his big brother are eyeing you in a not-so-innocent way. The Divine Gate?
Oh, Elden Ring DLC. GG getting that far. That's great.
Ooh.
Well,
Oh, I thought the Mesmer was
No.
eyeing you in a different way.
No, well, he is eyeing you in a different way, in the way that he wants you to burn and die.
I didn't say it was a good way. I said it was a different way.
Well, good luck against gay marriage. It's a tough fight.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Final boss is gay marriage. I love that. To be real, I didn't think I'd get this far. I'm not surprised. You're devoted to the things you care about, and you seem to really enjoy Elden Ring. And it's something everyone can do if you're just willing to. Like, if you're willing to try and you don't get mad at yourself or the game because it's hard. Because it's hard.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you fought him yet, but, like, I would absolutely fight Bale. He's optional, but, like, it's the best fucking fight in the game.
Mm-hmm. Okay, if I can only figure out how to run this emulator, it'll be fine. Oh man.
Why was I making a fucking Home Alone reference in Deus Ex Revolution?
I don't know, you're a weirdo. You do things.
Y'all might have heard of the Wet Bandits, but Fred Moist is a little more slippery.
Mm-hmm.
God, that's terrible. I'm the best fight in the game? Thank you. Not too many people are keen on the huge golden hippo. Bale took me roughly 5 tries. That's a good, that's a respectable number. Like, it definitely took me more than 5.
Bell!
Yep.
Oh, and I love the most about that fight.
Oh, yeah, like, summoning Egon is, like...
Oh, bestie, I don't have audio access to Screensy.
Oh, you know? Hold on. I might just have it muted. Let me unmute so that you can know.
No. I'm literally not able to click unmute on Screensy. Oh god.
Neither am I.
The mirror of Bops. That's real strange. That's never happened before.
I swear this has never happened to me before.
Okay. Shall we just restart the Screensy?
Might have to. I'm gonna check the settings and see if there's anything.
Apparently my friend is trying to relive parts of her childhood because she didn't really quite have a nice childhood or something. Well, on account of her being the eldest sister who has younger siblings, parentified, etc. And uh,
There you go.
she has to be responsible for the siblings, all that.
That should
Um,
work.
yeah, and and so uh, part of the reliving her childhood project. There you go, that works. Is she's starting with getting herself Kinder Egg, Kinder Joy, the egg thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then just, you know, seeing the toys that she gets from it. I'm like, oh, that's really nice and innocent and small. And a small way to start. I like that for her.
That's cute, yeah. Crimson says, I love that Igon pretty much starts his shit talking frame 1 of being. Oh, yeah! Oh, God, yes, he does. Like, this is everything he has ever wanted. Frame 1 of being summoned. He's not even materialized yet. He decided to just don't let the crippled dragon know what's up. Absolutely.
He has to let you know.
Like, there's something so, like, brilliantly stupid about their subversion of the Ahab story.
Mm-hmm.
Where, like, he gets the vengeance and it was totally worth it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, what a weird approach to that.
I just wanna know that the person who voiced him got paid well. Cause that scream he did for yelling.
Oh, yeah, he put his entire pussy into that. Absolutely.
Yeah. Like he served cunt with that.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, guy.
Oh, man. Speaking of
It's
cunt, how was
giving.
your
It's
week?
giving. Um. It's giving. If anyone's ever watched Fairly Odd Parents, Timmy's dad going Dinkelberg. It's giving that.
I see.
It's way better, but the humor is giving that to me.
I haven't seen Fairly Odd Parents.
I know you haven't. Dinkelberg is just Timmy's dad's well, it's their neighbor who's really just this average next door neighbor kind of guy. He's also bald. And like, but like he has a decent job, nice little garden that he keeps up. I think maybe with his wife, but he does keep it up. He seems to have a fairly average life. And Timmy's dad, every time he sees Dinkelberg, whenever Dinkelberg says hi, he just goes, Dinkelberg! And yeah, my favorite thing. I don't know what's up with you and Dinkelberg, Timmy's dad. But I support it. And I support
just
whatever
his,
Dinkelberg's
yeah.
doing to you.
All right, interesting.
Look, it's funny.
I'm sure it is, babe.
Should you hunt down the man who turned you and your wife to stone or throw circles at Pokemon?
Huh.
Uh, sure how you'd be able to hunt the person who turned you and your wife to stone.
I guess he got better.
Are we talking? Are we talking about No, no.
I don't know what
That was
game
your
that is.
daughter that got turned into stone. I was thinking Dishonored 2. That's your daughter, and that's weird. If that was your wife.
I mean, they are aristocrats. They're royalty.
Yeah, but they would they do the cousin marrying thing, not the daughter's son.
Oh, they
And
damn well
father
would.
daughter thing.
Got to keep it in the family.
Yeah. That did happen in
Oh,
Dragon
Dragon Quest
Quest V
V, of
Pokemon
course.
Ranger. Oh,
I say DQ5. That game rules.
never played any Dragon Quest games. Oh my god.
I haven't played
No
all of
point
them,
of
but 5 is probably the best one I've played, and from what I understand, it's considered the best one.
I see. Also, chat, if you haven't taken your medicine, please do take them.
I did take
If
mine
you don't
today.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, glad I didn't forget mine. My mood's just been kind of in general. So, like, forgetting them, and
Yeah.
I would be just like. I would just be I would be just like.
Yeah, just be like, you know?
Bastard stole my wife and turned her into stone. And turned me into stone. Yeah, he's got it coming.
Yeah. Also, right, my week. Um, work's been frustrating. But I'm glad that I have a new manager who's been voicing my concerns like, what is going on with this department? What are you doing? I'm like, yeah, thank you. Thank you. Ah. Like it's giving me stress because the boss is stressed, but I'm like, haha, someone saying the things I'm saying and has
Yeah,
the authority.
validating.
Yeah, you know. So that's nice.
Hmm.
Um, I keep coming across customers who think for some reason it's fine to just grab breads with their bare hands.
Right.
And I swear to God, they're morons. They're morons. Like, I always have to stop myself from like sometimes I have to applaud myself for not being like you moron at the end of my sentence of please don't do that. Please use the provided tray
Mm-hmm.
and tongs. You know? I'm very proud of myself whenever I manage to not say you moron at the end of that sort of sentence.
Yeah, no kidding.
Because like you'd think that's common. That would be the
Yeah.
done thing.
I mean, from what I've always considered it just to be like an understood thing. If you go to a place where you have to serve yourself, you use the tongs because you don't want to
Yeah.
spread diseases.
Yeah. Especially with the recent bout of pet diseases we're having.
Plague bread.
And then and like Some customers think it's okay for them to take our tarts by hand just because there's cups around the little tarts. So sure, and I'm like, no, that's not. Just because there's little cups around it doesn't mean you won't touch the tarts around the tart you want to take. Like,
You know, that's that is a silly question out of context, but it's a genuine tactical consideration in Fear and Hunger.
mm-hmm.
Do I take care of the weapon arm or the penis first?
Yeah, it really is important because unfortunately in Fear and Hunger the cock is a weapon.
It can often be like a death move.
Yeah. You'd have the tart with a small side of black death,
Yeah.
right?
Hmm.
Yes, Mary, did you call the customer and they didn't know? I asked them if they were. It was a question. It's true, it's true. Are you an idiot? I would like to sometimes to ask my customers these questions.
How you doing, Surrogate?
Yeah. How goes? How do?
Yeah, so I've been giving some thought. I've been wanting to do more TTRPG stuff, but I just haven't been able to come up with anything.
Hmm.
But then I realized I haven't been able to come up with anything for Urban Arcana. Maybe I should just,
Hmm.
like, do whatever has occurred to me recently and come back to those things when I have ideas.
Yeah?
Yeah. I had an interesting idea for a potential campaign, and I think doing a more well-known setting, just classic fantasy, would work better for it.
Yeah?
Yeah, what do you think of this idea? And I'll run it by you all, too.
Hmm.
Uh, the discomfort zone, where I force everybody to engage with something I know they are uncomfortable with.
Uh-huh.
Just now, this isn't necessarily what I'll do, but for example,
Uh-huh.
uh, have somebody at the table would play one of your characters, and you just have to deal with it.
it'd be it'd be funny to experience. What, like a Friday the 13th? Friday, sorry. No, not that one. Freaky Friday. My bad. Wrong movie. Wrong Freaky Friday situation where we switch bodies or something.
No, no, like
What do you
we're
mean?
playing a campaign, and like
Uh huh.
Pix is Ichiga,
No,
just as an example.
absolutely not. Absolutely not. That boy's not gonna touch Ichika with a 12-foot imaginary pole.
Well, just an example. I don't even know if he'd be a part of the campaign,
Yeah.
but someone else would play your like precious baby self-insert character, and you just have to deal with it. I think
Self
that would be
insert.
I think that would be an excellent
She's
experiment.
not a self insert. She's just my precious OC that I love so much.
And patterned after your own experiences.
No. She's patterned after my complications
My
with
point being, that would make you uncomfortable.
relationships. It would make me angry, Sean, not uncomfortable.
I would, but like, it would also potentially be a good thing because you do struggle to separate yourself from your characters and not see them as people, but like characters. And I think that seeing
I
other
do
people.
not.
Yes, you do!
I do not.
We talked about this all the time!
I do not. This is slander.
Ugh. But yeah, it wouldn't just be you, it would be the whole table. Like, everybody would be doing something that you aren't comfortable with.
I don't know. I
Like
don't know if
Bender?
that would be fun to watch.
Like Bender, I would want him to play, he could be any race he wants, and I want any class he wants as long as he's a full caster. And at every level of magic he gains, he has to invent his own spell. At least one of his spells has to be custom made.
I don't know why though.
Because he doesn't like doing that.
Right, no, but why this concept?
I don't know. It just occurred to me it would be really fun.
Would it?
Yeah.
I disagree.
Alright, well, I'll run it by some other
Well,
people. See if I can get 4 people who do agree. You've been drifted
very
about
good.
in these odd times, that's fair. Revolt against the DM.
Yeah. What is this bullshit?
It's just, that's what interests me right now. I think that would be fun.
You absolute weirdo.
Anyway, we should
No.
probably get on to Wrath.
Yeah. Oh my god. I promise I went to bed early.
I believe you. You messaged me when you went to bed.
Yeah.
So last
I'm just
time,
very eepy.
you are EP. You're an EP baby. Last time you rescued the cultists that Ember had. Well, the former cultists that Ember had. What's the word I'm looking for?
Reformed?
Reformed. Thank you. And you even managed to get a couple of like true demons to join her cause.
Yeah. Which is
Well,
strange.
yeah, she's weirdly persuasive.
That seems like a divine gift.
Yeah, some of it's definitely like the divine influence of her patron, like her witch powers.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I think that's it. Let's talk to the Marilith. Is there anything to say? No.
Okay.
Guess we're done.
So we have Hylor, more Finian stuff.
Right, we should talk to Finian. So you'd be forgiven for not realizing you could do this. Finian. Start dialogue.
Wow.
Yeah. Hail to the adventurers! You know, I've never regretted following you. Everyone seems to revolve around you, like beavers in a mill wheel. What? Beavers in a mill wheel? What does that even mean, dude? I'll have a lot to write in my report to the Pathfinder Society. Although, thinking about it, it's been a while since I last sent them any reports.
Yeah. Weird that. I want to talk about you.
Sure, go ahead. Although I haven't really done anything noteworthy yet.
Where'd you become a Pathfinder?
I've always wanted to be one, ever since I was a kid. I remember I'd go out on the edge of the village at sunset, and then just keep walking until I got tired and someone dragged me back by my ear. It was like something was drawing me away from my home. My clan wasn't the nomadic kind. Before the wound opened, the idea of traveling anywhere would never have crossed my mind. Crossed the mind of many of my clan. But they were content with their community, or their patch of land. I always wanted to see what lay beyond the bend in the road, over the familiar hill beyond the horizon. My father, he wanted to teach me to be a shaman like him. But as soon as I came of age, I was off onto the Pathfinder Society. And I found it in Eyes. After 3 weeks of travel on foot, I passed their trials and they accepted me. My father hasn't spoken to me since, but that's all right. Once he hears of my great deeds, he'll come around someday. Have you noticed a problem here?
He's a sword?
I mean, yes, Bob, that is a problem you have identified.
Thank you.
Oh my
I have a
eye.
problem.
You're alright, technically yes, that is a problem. There's more. It has to do with what he said.
Supposed to be a shaman?
This happened before the world wound.
Oh.
He is a Kellid human.
Oh.
He hasn't seemed to internalize how long he's been alive. And that his family's super dead. That he's a sword.
Well, yeah. Yeah, he's a sword.
Yeah.
He's not gonna internalize that. He's a sword. Who's a person?
All I wanted was to rush off to some faraway land and find a treasure trove no one else had discovered yet. But I knew I had a duty to Sarkoris. Then the wound opened. The demons, the havoc. In the end, I never went anywhere.
I see.
But as soon as things calm down, I'm setting off to explore Azalant. I've already decided. Great ancient ruins. That's my kind of life. Being surrounded by the wreckage here is depressing, as I'm sure you know.
I see. Do you remember anything? Where you ended up in Canopers?
There's uncertainty in Finian's voice. I mean, a lot of things happened. I remember how happy everyone was when the ward stone was placed in Canobras. That was some celebration.
Uh-huh.
Finian is silent for a few moments. And I remember when the cultists took me. Cut down my whole party and dragged me to their ringleader. Don't know his name. Everyone just called him the Bladesmith. But after that, my memory is all fuzzy. For some reason, he didn't sacrifice me or anything. He just knocked me around. Said he'd be looking for a phantom blade for a long time. I don't remember why.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, opinion.
How I escaped, what I did. Can't remember that either. Some crusader picked me up in the wound. Brought me to Canobras. And that's where I stayed, licking my wounds. Maybe there was a mix-up. Now they think that I'm dead. Why else would none of them contact me this whole time?
Okay, chat. I need an opinion. Okay, I feel like it would be kind but also pretty cruel to make him realize that he's a sword.
Yeah, there's no good outcome here. Keegan says, for those interested in Canadian politics, the Nardwar interviews have released. Oh shit. I didn't think Nardwar was still doing stuff. Alright, so Nardwar is like a kind of gimmick interviewer who's both kind of funny but also insightful and often catches people out.
Mm-hmm.
If you remind me sometime, I'll show you some Nardwar. Yeah. I wouldn't say he's a Canadian institution, but people of my age group know him quite well. So yeah.
Okay. But yes. Finian, should we tell him? Because
Well, let me ask you, do you think that he'd believe you?
I don't think he would, but with enough evidence, he might know.
Right. So maybe you should try telling him things that would make him question his understanding of things.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Finian, the Wardstone, that happened before I was born. I'm only 20. Ishika's only 20.
That's rich. Next you're going to tell me I've been sleeping for decades. Last year, that was. Well, maybe a year before last. I couldn't have been wandering the wound for that long. I would have either been dead or an old geezer by now. Nah, quit messing with me.
Oh.
Yup.
Oh. Oh. Oh, Finian.
Yeah. Finian lives a nightmare.
Oh, Finian. Oh, Finian.
What are you saying?
Finian, are you still able to commune with spirits?
Maybe I can. Only they don't want to answer me. I'm still a spiritualist, a phantom blade. My power is within me. But I have this feeling like I'm separated from the spirit world by some kind of transparent wall. I keep knocking, but no one can hear me. I think Finian forces a chuckle. Yes, all the bladesmith's torture did a number on me. He broke something inside.
Finian. Finian. Oh, Finian, you need to understand you're not human anymore. You're a sword.
Finian's voice sounds concerned. Hey, are you feeling all right? Maybe you need to have a lie down. I'm standing right in front of you. Poke me if you like. As human as they come. Or do you think my travels have worn me down so much I've become an animal? Not happening. My folks taught me to stay human always, no matter the circumstances. To remember who I am and never shame my ancestors.
Oh, your parents taught you so well. Oh, let's talk about something else, Finian.
Go for it.
We got ambushed by cultists who spoke of some bladesmith. You mentioned him before.
Finian's tone is grim. All too well. He was the one who tortured me. I don't know what specimens they wanted from you. Maybe they thought I had stolen something from them.
No. They thought I stole something from them.
Wait. I just remembered something. His voice turns hopeful. That bladesmith workshop was just outside of Eyes. Right by the walls. If, Gorham willing, we are ever in those parts, I'll beat the hell out of that scumbag for all he did to me.
Oh.
Ha! Finding those cultists was a stroke of luck. I'm ready to leap into battle right now. Just say the word. It's like I can feel this newfound strength. When you go to Eyes, make sure you bring me along.
Yeah. All right, bud. I will. That's all. I should get going.
If you feel like chatting, I'm always here. Workshop has been revealed.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, that's our wooden golems.
Oh, that scared me. Oh, Finian. Your life is a nightmare. Also, what did his parents teach him that he learned that lesson so well?
Yeah. I guess if he's communing with spirits, it was important to make sure he understands that they are not human and that he can't let them change who he is. Like, keep in mind his humanity.
Yeah. I can't wait to find out that Mireia, well, on my own playthrough or whatever, that Mireia never existed.
Yeah, we didn't really get an answer, did we?
No.
I still don't think she did. Oh, Stone Mage has been besieged. Let's... Where is Stone Mage? Be down here somewhere. Yep, there.
I think it's kind of stupid that they give you that pop-up notice, but then don't just immediately teleport the player screen to the thing.
Yeah,
or give you the option to.
that would be pretty handy. Okay, who's the closest general? Could you get there? That's a long way.
Don't make me look for that.
Hang on, I don't have these named anymore.
Mm. Stardew Valley. You all get praises from Senpai.
Silly.
Senpai.
Senpai has noticed you. Run.
See. Okay, that's an interesting premise. Senpai is secretly a yandere.
No, Senpai is like the name of the monster that's after you.
Or that.
Might need another general.
You're another general.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm the sweetest sweetie pie.
You are a sweetie pie. And a
Bop,
pain in my
bop,
neck.
bop. Hi, Beer Bar.
Bob's host.
Bob's
What? Wait, what is she, a fucking parasite now? That's very rude.
It's fair, actually. I sometimes can be parasite-like.
Be parasitic?
No, parasite-like.
I see.
I said what I said.
I guess you did, didn't you?
Hmm. You just didn't hear me proper. Or you refused to hear me proper, which is very you.
I try my best.
D&D xenophobia is allowed.
What's that?
That's a...
Yeah,
that
D&D
corporate code.
xenophobia is allowed. Yeah.
Look, I'm all for making a play space comfortable and safe. But it feels false to create a game society that doesn't have these things
I agree.
because it
They're
mirrors real life.
Yeah, like a lot of our writing has to do with our own experiences and creating a fantasy world that has no no analogies to our real conflicts just kind of doesn't work for me. Also, you were straight up not on camera right now.
Oh, sorry, I'm shrimping. That's currently it's currently the most comfortable spot for me right now. My bad. Bop is an internet personality until it's been proven she exists in physical space.
That's fair.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
Let's get Silver Hill.
Bestie,
Yeah?
could you? Is there a game you can think of that has GW2 as a? Oh, never mind. It's just its own bloody thing, dude. Okay. Plants vs Zombies apparently now has a part of the game called Garden Warfare 2. That's insane. What the fuck? Plants vs Zombies 2 Garden Warfare? Eat my shit. Eat my dick.
I don't get it.
It's just another entry to the game, but it's called Garden Warfare.
Ah, okay. Fair.
That's all.
Warfare.
I'm just mad.
Speaking of irrational anger, welcome to the stream, Godfather.
Okay, maybe that's not new, but it's new to me. And that's what's important. Okay? I'm the important one. Me. That's a John joke right there.
Yep. I am important.
It's Plants vs. Zombies version of Modern Warfare. Guild Wars 2, Gears of War 2, Garden Warfare. Yeah, thank you.
I see.
Okay. I have seen so much of Infinity Nikki content. Well, the few seconds of it. Because YouTube thinks I would enjoy that game. Now, Jazza said they enjoy the game. I'm starting to think that YouTube might be right.
I've heard surprisingly good things about it, considering the what little I do know about it.
I know nothing about that game other than there's dress up. And also a lot of grinding. Ugh. being already dead when phase 2 cutscene for Radon is kind of funny because it seems like the very sight is enough to do the tarnished in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's too gay! Ah, I like it. I like the idea of something being too gay that it kills you.
Just overwhelmed by the incest.
So that could be it. Oh man. I was reading uh light novel turned manga called The One Within the Villainess,
Sure.
which I first read because there's this one panel uh in the manga that um uh it was just so reminiscent of Yoshitaka Amano's villain women characters,
Okay.
like the really sharp-eyed, pale, like pointed chin sort of like lady. You know, it's very classic Yoshitaka Amano stuff.
Yeah.
And that sort of kept me going. And then there were further things in the manga where like it's your typical, well, it's a different take of person gets isekai'd into this character who is already well planted in the world. But like,
Boy,
yeah,
this is taking its time loading.
it sure is. But then like it plays out like it's supposed to be that sort of normal thing, but then everything else feels like horrifying and scary. Anyway, but the manga starts off with like, oh, the original girl was supposed to be the villainess who everyone hates because unspecified reason. And then it turns out this other girl got isekai'd into, and she was like, you know what? No, I love this villainess so much. I'm gonna make people realize how much of a cool and wonderful person this person is. And turns out the soul of the original girl was still within the girl. She was just sort of like dormant, so there's two souls in the body.
That's kind of weird.
And yeah, it's kind of weird. And also, if you think about it, if this person doesn't like what was happening to them, this is horrifying because that soul gets to see what this person is doing. They don't have to like experience it, but they get to see it if they want to.
Okay, so they're kind of like a homunculus living inside them.
Yeah. So, New Girl has just been doing everything possible to make this girl make herself powerful and well liked by everyone. But plot's gonna plot.
Yep.
You know? Which is great. Because then it leads to this very tropey bit of the villainess has to go down for whatever bloody reason. She gets accused of things that are very strange and unlike her, but the people around her were like, no, there's evidence of you doing that. I knew you were bad. You're not that perfect of a person. That's why you would do this. That makes sense. You're not that good of a person. Ha!
I see.
And the new girl just couldn't deal with the pressure of everyone that she loved and really adored and put time into betraying her like that, which, you know what, fair,
Yeah, that sucks.
right? Like, yeah. Like, literally everyone and the school, the school, your schoolmates suddenly coming up with evidence of you bullying this supposedly nice girl, you know, despite everything that you've done and proven that you wouldn't be that sort of person. So, the new girl clocked out mentally. Her soul went sleepy bye-byes, and out came the actual villainess.
Right.
But now she's been maxed out as much as possible in her stats. So now she's not only powerful, but she also remembers, like, uh, the the way to act in high society.
Ah.
You know. And also now she's come out with like this obsession of like, how dare all of you doubt new girl, even if she was in my body.
Ah, okay.
She did so much for all of you, and you thought she would do that? Wow, I'm gonna make you all pay. And that's where everything was a little more interesting.
Hmm.
Yeah, different take on a pretty tired trope. At this point, I've read so much otome isekai nonsense.
Yes, you have. You've read a whole lot of garbage. Trying to find some gold.
It's so much. Some of them are so stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Now, something interesting about this otome isekai genre is that they're weirdly monarchy friendly.
Oh, they love it. They're so horny for monarchs and royalty.
Yeah. Like, there's this one that I really adored. Because it understood how society works. And like really planting small information and letting disinformation slide through society is really damaging. Like, this is a person who understands that, writing that for her story. And then she was like, and you know what? Divine right exists. It's actually real in this world.
I see.
And like, okay, divine right to rule.
Why not? I mean, other than the obvious reasons.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay. Okay,
See,
queen.
it's interesting you mention that because in my Unearthed Arcana lore, I kind of weave that in with Jehovah. Or, sorry, Adonai, which is just, you know, God. Where, like, one of his things is he's a god of, like, rulership. And, like, rightful rulership. So he actually does ordain rulers.
Okay. Yeah. Makes sense for the story and for Urban Arcana lore. But also, from a Korean. And then, well, there were other things in the manga that made me think, wow, this person's really just horny for the monarchs. Like, this isn't
Oh, yeah.
like lol poking fun at the whole divine right to rule thing, you know?
Right.
There was no vibes of that. Which,
Yeah,
alright.
a big part of it is I'm setting up how he's kind of an antagonist deity. And, like, re-examining some of the stories might make his opponents and enemies seem... make it seem like the narrative around them might not...
be right. Correct.
Might be correct, yeah.
Man, these three are hitting hard. Four.
Yeah, they're really fucking hard.
Hard.
Like, yeah, these guys are tough as shit.
Oh, right. Okay. The thing that got me thinking about that stupid manga. Okay, point is, okay, chat. Turns out the person who was accusing her of doing all these evil, bad bullying nonsense and apparently attempted murder by being pushed down the stairs, right? This girl was also a reincarnator, and she's just an awful piece of shit person. No character in the world is well, no person in this world that she's in is a real person. She treats them like they're characters because that is a pretty normal conceit for any of these isekai tropes, right?
Yeah.
The person who gets isekai forgets that this is now a real person, which I like. But she's like not even bothering to like question that bit, and also she's treating the whole world like it's her oyster, and
Right. Like she's playing a
treating
video
everyone
game.
like they're her money bag. Which
Right.
again, like she's playing a video game, which is fine and correct. Except she's been given many evidences where they're all people.
Yes.
And
I mean,
again,
I think, yeah, one of the isekai tropes I think is really useful and fun to play with is how
there are
quickly...
real consequences.
Yeah,
to
like how
actions.
quickly we'll dehumanize others if we can come up with an excuse not to see them as people.
Yeah. Absolutely. And this bit is where the manga gets a little bit more misogynistic. Because of course it does. Because like, oh, she likes pretty things and she's and she's frivolous with her spendings. Because she's a frivolous woman.
Women be
Okay.
shopping. What can I
Women
say?
be shopping, am I
Women
right,
be
lads?
shopping.
And then, so despite everything else that she's done that's like honestly really bad, because she seduced a bunch of people to like lie about this girl who's done nothing against her but get in the way of being the main character. Like,
Unforgivable.
yeah. and she literally hurled herself off the fucking stairs while she was walking down the stairs next to this girl to frame her for pushing her down the stairs.
Oh, wow.
That's insane behavior, is it
Yeah,
not?
no, that's fucking crazy.
Like, that's bad enough. But the mangaka, to make it seem like, no, this girl's real bad. You know what she also is? She's an adulterer who does anal sex.
Oh my god. Anal sex?
Not anal sex. That's disgusting and immoral.
I can't believe she would partake in adulterous butt fucking.
No, this one is Japanese, is the thing.
Is it? Now, your mileage may vary. This is going to be a perspective thing. But wouldn't anal cheating be less cheating?
Duh.
Yeah, right?
I don't know.
But yeah, I agree. Korean misogyny is like... It's way
It's
worse
its own
somehow.
social breed.
Like, Japanese
Yeah,
misogyny is
no, for
bad,
real.
but Korean is... Holy shit. What's wrong with you people?
Like if you've ever seen one of those like street interview videos where these YouTubers are just you know they're just interviewing people in the streets. Obviously, from the I didn't have to explain that.
You're okay, Bob. You're okay.
There's they yeah, it's actually like there's a whole movement in Korea going on now. You know what? We don't want to have children with the Korean men. Fuck these men. We don't want kids. we don't want to marry. That's a whole thing.
Yeah. You can't blame them. Going with the Dubro mentality. Any anal is gay. Hell, women on top is... Oh, you're talking about the Andrew Tate types, yeah. I kind of love how sometimes those takes are so close to satire, but coming from people who you know is, like, means
Not
it.
doing satire? Yeah. Absolutely. And yeah, Godfather, it is still a betrayal.
Oh, sure. That the point isn't that it's not, like, a betrayal, that it's not cheating.
Yeah.
I'm just being like, from some perspectives, it's less cheating. So, like, it's weird that that's, like, the special evil thing for them.
And this is coming from now, and for another lens, in Japanese society, if a guy were to fuck a prostitute when he already has a girlfriend, a lot of the times they don't think that's cheating. They think that's that's just
commerce.
That's just commerce, and that's just really, that's just slaking a need. That's fine, I guess. No, really, this is from one of those, like, street interview videos. This was one of those things where people are asking, hey, is this fine to you?
Huh.
Yeah. Obviously,
It's like a weird
this is
stopped
from, like,
clock
a
thing.
10 Yeah.
Where they're,
it
like,
is.
cool with sex work, but for the wrongest imaginable reasons.
Yeah. Like, that's not a person that
Yeah.
you're in love with.
Well,
or
woman's gotta make a
or
living.
maybe- yeah, and but also maybe they're kind of thinking, that sort of made me wonder, right? Like, is it because that they don't think that this that they just completely dehumanize this woman who's working at,
Maybe?
like, what's happened here? You know?
I
Like,
couldn't tell you.
me neither. I couldn't tell you. I
Is it also
Now,
okay
is it
for
also
women to
okay
have
for
sex with a gigolo? No, definitely not. I don't know for
No.
sure, but I'm gonna say
I
no.
don't think so. Yeah. I'm gonna need to check on that, but I don't think so. It's rare that situations like
Yeah.
this is reversed where the woman
No.
is all, it's fine for the woman to have
Women
sex.
don't have needs.
Yeah.
Women's needs are shopping. We've established
Servicing
this.
the man.
They do be shopping.
Well, yes, Godfather, it is toxic. I'm not arguing that it isn't. I'm saying that this is apparently the culture there.
Yeah,
They're
no.
much more okay with prostitution.
Yeah, no, we don't
Because
agree
of
with
that.
any of this. It's just funny that they reached a kind of position we could agree with for the worst imaginable reason.
Yeah. But also, which then brings me back to that thing where, despite all these insane things this girl has done to the new FL, to the new female lead, it's the butt fucking that's the bad one.
Yeah, it's the anal. Can't believe she's done this.
But also, it's coming from Japan? But okay, to be fair, it's not set in Japan, it's set in, like, your usual fake-ass, Western...
Like, yeah, like,
Western
France,
monarchy, you know?
Germany, Bohemia.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. France, Germany, Bohemia. Like, uh-huh. So, like, I guess it would make sense for that society to not be okay with anal sex.
Guess?
But with the lens of how Japanese society can be, it's just very funny.
Everything is so stupid.
All
right,
back to
back to actually the game. That's the Bladesmith's workshop.
You know what? Legacy of the Ancients is like. Oh no, that's not the Legacy of the Ancients is what's her nuts?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
sorry, I forgot the name.
Nenio.
Thank you.
Jimmy
Completely
Ria,
forgot
welcome to
name
the
once I got it.
stream. How's it going?
Whole chat, that was like a whole several minutes of me just talking about stupid manga.
You're so good at that. Like, I'm genuinely happy with your ability to do that.
You're welcome.
Because I can't. I can't just monologue. I can't convince myself that anyone wants to hear it.
I'm pretty sure no one wanted to hear that. But
They didn't
unfortunately-
leave. Like, legit. I know that I'm wrong.
I think you likely have more interesting things to say than I do.
I don't know that that's true.
Oh man.
But yeah, thank you very much for doing that. Like, it's
The world is so weird.
genuinely appreciated. You're really good at stuff, and I love you.
Uh-huh. Hear that, chat? I'm really good at stuff.
Mm-hmm. Stuff, things even.
Stuff and things.
You are good at stuffing things, that's for sure. Because you're a baker.
Yeah, I am. Wow, I can save a baker now. Ooh. Not really, but
You work at a bakery.
I'm still a home baker at best. In terms of skill.
You're probably a step above home baker at this point.
Oh man, yesterday I fucked up one of the
Your
breads.
body also has
but,
a
like-
limited amount of strength. You must develop it if you do not wish to die an inglorious death.
I burned and I did not die. I am protected by good people like Soot and Grandma.
Okay, you're right, Ember, but also
It wouldn't
Rigel
kill-
is correct.
It wouldn't kill you to do a couple of push-ups in the morning.
Yeah. You need to be able to run harder and for longer. Anyway, what was I trying to say? Right. I fucked up a bread yesterday morning, and I really should have just followed my gut and just not served it, really. Like I wasn't pleased with it. And the bread didn't rise the way I wanted to, so like, ugh. Nobody even bought it, so really I should have just put it away. Threw it away, basically. You know? But the funny bit is that, well, I was teaching the new kid at the station, so this, you don't want this. This sucks. This is ugly. This is all this and that. Don't do this. Don't do this. I sucked. I sucked
Yeah.
at this one.
Yeah, here, this is an example of how not to do it.
Yeah,
That's
the boss saw the thing this morning, like in the evening, and he was like, "Sarah, what the fuck?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I should have just followed my gut. I'm sorry."
Who is the guy titled Rising of the Bread Hero? That's pretty good.
I would kind of watch that, especially
Yeah.
if it's like, oh, this person is doing like the first, I don't know, cool bakery chain or something.
No, he's kind of like an Emiya character where, like, his main skill is he's good at cooking.
Yeah.
And he, like, opens up a bakery because that's what he do in real life. And it's like his harem of girls that do most of the fighting.
Emiya?
No, it doesn't have to be Emiya. But, like, that type of
No.
character.
You said Emiya?
Yeah,
Emiya type character?
yeah. Where, like, Emiya's basically a chef who also is capable of magic.
Emiya as in Fate Emiya?
Fate Emiya, yeah. Do you know any other Emiyas?
No? I'm trying to remember. Oh, right, he can build shit.
Yeah, his magic is that he can,
Or
like,
reconstruct things.
trace and reconstruct stuff. Yeah.
Trace on.
Trace on.
Oh.
I am the tongue of my sword.
Yep, that's exactly why I groaned.
Ah, it's so good.
So lame. It's so extremely lame.
Watch Fate Stay Night, everybody. It's really good.
It is. Also, there are some scenes that are questionable. Maybe don't watch that in your living room.
Oh yeah, no, don't watch it.
You live with
If you're
someone.
young enough to live with like siblings or like young siblings or your parents or something, watch it alone. Otherwise, it's just like a good seinen.
Yeah.
And it's like the home of a lot of early tropes that would become big fan fiction things. Bop has noticed.
Like, this is where it came from!
Yeah.
Oh!
It's like fan fiction Berserk, where like everything can be traced back to it.
It's like, oh! That's where the trope came from.
Oh man. Tag on the skull reads
Fucking
specimen
Mira.
899. Validia Hadim.
Oh, great. That's a person.
Tags on these skulls are so ancient, the inscriptions on them are totally illegible. Specimen 820, Gerard Odina. Or Odine.
Odine. Okay. But does that require my own touch? It's weird.
The tag on the skull reads specimen 367, Finian Dismar.
Oh, door opens.
Gotta look at this guy. Okay. Well, would you look at that? A failed specimen returns to its maker. Place him in the workbench. Commander, I will examine him and see what can be done. No. It's impossible. It's a mistake. Is this a joke? A prank? You all put a tag with my name on it on some skull and...
I don't know
Yeah.
what's so funny.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, Finian.
This is exactly why I only leave the mind on a level sufficient for carrying out their orders. To avoid shameful hysterics. This is no prank, 367. That skull is an anchor that stops your soul from departing Galarian. You've been long dead, remember? Lydia's cackling turns into strained howls. I'm not going to do that.
Finian, buddy. Snap out of it. You're still you, whether you're a weapon or not. Kind of fucked up, but it's true.
Alright, success. Yes! Yes, I remember now. He wanted to create a weapon that could change to fit its owner's needs. A sentient one at that. He needed a phantom blade, and I was the one.
You sure are.
Bravo, you remembered. It seems you're not quite as flawed as I thought. So what'll it be, Commander? Will you give him over to me, or must I take him by force?
You'll suffer the same fate as your apprentices. I don't even want to ask you nothing, bro. You're just gonna die.
So, 3?
Yep.
Wait, please. If you have any respect for me, for what I was, free me. Please. Break my skull and let me go. If I'm not human anymore, then I shouldn't exist.
Okay. I don't disagree that he should rest. But I feel like, man, that's a terrible life to have lived.
Yep.
Just to end like that. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. No, there is no good ending to this.
No.
There's like unending.
Yeah. Hey, Finian, look. You suffered a lot. More than anyone should go through. Really. But that doesn't mean you have to die. Now, your body's dead, but you're kind of a sword. You're still a pathfinder. You could still see the world. You could still go see things, do things.
As the weapon in the hands of another, without a will of my own? But since I've been traveling with you, I haven't felt like an object. I feel like a crusader, like I'm serving the good of all. If I leave now, I will never avenge my death. I will never know if we close the wound or not. No, I can't. If I'm meant to be a weapon that smites foes, then guide me, Commander, and let us end this monster. I think not.
When you want to go, I kill you. Don't worry about it.
You're just a test specimen. You cannot have your own will. Your purpose is to serve.
Absolutely not. You...
Bullshit summon attack!
No, really?
They will break against our resolve.
Enchanted, animated, dwarven... Wow.
Yeah, these are his blades that he made.
You know what this is? This is like if Magnus went evil.
Yeah, I can see it. No, I don't want hide, I want...
Okay.
Come on, acrobatics.
Then Keegan says, there is the Archmage's Restaurant, which is one of those isekais that take place after they got super powerful and settling down after their first adventure. When the MC just really wanted to open his own restaurant before Truck-kun and gets to, so far, only a love bipod no harem, as MC seems very dedicated to the main girl. Right? You know,
That's
speaking
cute.
of the
Nothing wrong with that.
Cooking as a power thing. There's this anime called Campfire Cooking in Another World. It's so fun, but it's just a manga that I think is a manga and anime that's just full of product placements, really.
Ah.
Because I feel like every sauce that the guy uses in his cooking is sauces you can actually buy from the store.
Right.
And his skill isn't that he's a good cook or anything. That's the skill that he's always had from even from real life. What he can do is he has the power to buy things. Like, he has literally internet shopping powers in another world.
Oh, I think I've seen that. He can just buy modern stuff off Amazon.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And everything... Yeah, and it's pretty great.
Yeah, it's silly.
And I think, no, like he was summoned with maybe 2 other people who had much more useful combative powers, and because he only had like that lame of a power, they thought he wasn't useful and sent him on his way. But turns out people who ate his food, they get buffs. They get hella
Okay.
buffs from his
I
food.
think I might have actually seen a different one.
It's entirely possible.
But it's the same conceit.
There's a lot of, yeah. I think I can name at least 2 more manga and anime with the same conceit. Yeah.
Neat.
Oh, hi, Yuzen. Yeah,
Love-
it is a curious term. I'm not sure what love bipod no harem is. I could Google
Interesting.
that.
But yeah, how's it going, dudes?
It's pretty late. You thin?
Yeah, well, sleep is hard to come by sometimes.
It's true, it's true.
Alright, please do fire chain lightning, thank you. Sick.
Sick. How's ya? Ya fin?
I probably can't do a curse because they're fucking robots.
Yeah. Automatons. Automatons. Oh, they're immune to coup de grace.
Yep. Though they're not immune to critical and precision damage from you, so maybe you could still coup de grace them.
Alright. Not a love triangle, as the bottom are not attracted to each other. Basically, a more accurate term for most love triangles. Okay, that's fair. Love bipod.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, alright. Just woke up, ask you again in a few minutes. Fair enough.
Oh, ye of little faith.
Little faith is already a lot of faith when it's from me. I generally have no faith in people.
You have no faith in me?
Well, not you. I said people.
She has faith in me. Hey. You jerk.
No. In the people I know and my friends, I have faith in them. But like, you know, in other people. I start people on a blank character sheet. Everyone. Yeah, the one that was on powers is the one you're thinking of. Gets a wolf god pet. Yes! Then a slime pet. Slime daughter, actually. He treats the slime more like a daughter.
Okay. Is it like a Raftalia thing where she really wishes he wouldn't?
No.
Okay.
No,
cool.
no. This is just a slime ball who treats him like a dad.
Oh, that's very cute.
Yeah.
I like that.
So cute.
Precious. I don't need to hold
Also,
back.
the slime, because she gets fed a lot of otherworld food, it seems like she's growing at a crazy rate, and she's getting more and more powerful. In that, so far, she's becoming a much more potent magic dealer, magic damage dealer, than the hero protagonist. And also, the god wolf pet, he smelled the food. What? The web novel gets really weird and preg weird? Okay.
Oh!
I'll go find the novel then.
Holy shit!
Alright.
The Emperor just sneaks up on you sometimes, I guess.
Yeah, that's how impreg tends to happen even in fiction, yeah.
Fair.
Surprise. Like that weird M prank that happened in Venom. That one was weird. I didn't expect that.
I didn't see that.
It wasn't in the film. It was like one.
I mean,
It
I
was
didn't
like
see
a
the
panel
film.
manga. The film.
Oh, it was in a
the panel manga comic.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
It
I
was a
don't.
comic,
I
yeah.
definitely didn't read that one.
I only saw the panel. I didn't. I don't know what issue it was.
Kneel before me.
The internet's so weird, everyone.
I mean,
That
a
time
lot.
you fed a young slime and she becomes an endgame boss. Yeah.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Yeah,
There
nothing's.
was a point in time that people thought the omniscient reader's point of view would go there, but this other random one does. What is the omniscient reader's point of view about? I've seen that it's got real good reviews or whatever, but I kind of been avoiding it. I don't know.
Stop
I
shooting
hate-
God's perfect angel.
I hate reading mangas and manhwas that people to me sometimes, because sometimes they're just bad, or I'm not interested.
Hmm.
There's something about being recommended something that makes me not want to watch and or read it.
Yeah, if it's something really popular and people are pushing me to watch it, if it's not somebody who I like really trust, I'll just never watch it.
This is not my time yet.
Like Game of Thrones,
Fucking
not gonna watch it.
Yeah. Read the book, didn't really enjoy it.
I haven't read any Sons of Fire and Ice, but I've heard it's pretty decent.
Yeah, it's good, really. It's good, but it wasn't my cup of tea.
Mm.
Much too stressful.
Oh yeah, definitely not for the faint of heart.
Also, in case y'all didn't know, chat, so a writer in Australia recently was taken into custody of the police
Yes.
for having so the book that she wrote, it's called Daddy's Little Toy. I believe she's the guy is the girl's stepdad, and they got into a sexual relationship as soon as maybe she's 18 or 16 or something. But there was a reference in the book where he thought of her sexually when she was even 6.
Right.
And that is apparently enough for the Australian court and the laws or whatever to call that as her distributing and having in possession of child pornography.
Yeah.
Which,
It's my understanding she was trying to write something kind of like Lolita. Like it's not meant to be an endorsement.
yeah. Which, I don't know about you, Chad.
Hey, Commander, can you hear me?
Ooh.
Damn it, now I'm worried people can't hear me from inside this thing.
Wow, he has way more protagonist voice than I
Thank you,
thought.
Commander.
Yeah.
You're right, I guess one should live while they can. Folks make do without arms and legs, so I'll manage without a body. I just don't know what good a Pathfinder like me will be to anybody.
Oh, Finian. Your life makes me want to hurl.
So we can't tell him that his value isn't how useful he is?
Apparently not.
Because the evil one acknowledges how fucked up that is.
Man. Man. Like, okay, Genuinely, I'm not even like kidding. Like I think if I were to think too hard about Finion's whole thing, I would have anxiety
Oh yeah,
a reaction.
I wouldn't do that.
Like, yeah. The loss of agency sucks.
Yeah.
Uh, let's see. Well, do you plan continuing our travels together, Finian?
Of course. You're doing good work, and I'll be helping you out. Ancient ruins and faraway lands can wait. This whole mess is more important. And when it's all
Sounds
over,
like a harder.
pass me on to some Pathfinder. I'll be fine.
Not some Pathfinder. I'm gonna have to veto them. They have to be really good and kind person. It's gonna have to be an honor thing. I'm passing you down to people. Fuck.
Yeah.
Dude.
Ask Hylor for some recommendations.
Oh, Finian. Oh, Finian. Well, how are you feeling now that revenge has been
I thought I'd be
gotten?
happy, but there's no happiness to be found here. I'm dead. My folks are dead. I doubt any of my friends are still alive.
Yeah.
The bladesmith is just one more death. The only good thing is he won't hurt anyone ever again.
Mm-hmm.
It brings me some comfort.
Yeah. That's a very... You don't have to be so sober, Finian. Oh my god, he can't even drink!
Nope.
No! Well... I don't think we need to talk about 3. I don't think we need to tell him that we can't imagine how is. You know, it's time to move on. Let's
Where you
let's
go,
go on.
I follow, Commander.
I mean, yeah, your sword.
Let's get out of here. I don't like the look of this place. Especially now that I've remembered how I was killed here. And one more thing. The skulls on the shelves. They're just like
Actually,
me.
yeah, good point.
I don't know, maybe they think working for demons and killing people is great, but if I were you, I would set them all free.
Good point. Let's go do that.
Yeah. Oh,
Let's
level up
go
across
do
the
it.
board.
Nice.
All right.
Let's go do that. After we level up.
And I'm weirdly hungry. Like, it just hit me.
Mm-hmm. Did you have lunch?
I had something to eat around 4.
Mm-hmm.
It hasn't been, like, too long. Like, 5, almost 6 hours. Hmm.
No kizaru.
Right.
Maybe.
Gotta be persuasion and mobility.
Yeah. +1 gladiator. What? What
What's
was
that?
it? Can you go back to that last page?
Yeah, your trait is
Oh,
gladiator. Your background is gladiator.
Was I?
Yeah. I don't
I don't
remember why you
remember.
chose
It's been
that.
so long.
But yeah, this has been a long ass game.
It's been so long, chat. When did we start, chat? January?
Let's see. So you get a wild talent based on your element. So Void Healer doesn't really do much. It is a healing spell for undead.
Okay.
Skilled Kineticist will give you a bonus of 1/2 your Kineticist level on skill checks related to your primary element. Your element gave you...
Your element gave you?
Knowledge World and Mobility. So you'll get a bonus
Gave
of...
you?
What?
My debut is a gay person.
No.
Gave you.
Gave you. Gave you.
Gave you.
Yeah, so you can take skill focus, skilled kineticist, which will grow over time. A kineticist bonus feat can get spell penetration, trip, or precise shot. Or you just get a familiar.
Familiar is kind of useless. I don't really want one.
Yeah, it's just a bonus to a couple of stats. I think skill focus persuasion might be the best overall.
Yeah. But I got something for butt cheeks.
What?
I don't know, that was what my brain said.
You're so strange, bestie.
Thank you, I am. The strangest. So strange.
You're lucky you're cute. Or rather, I'm lucky you're cute. Right,
Oh man.
went into fighter. Hmm.
Oh, Zila.
Probably take cleaving finish.
I like Zila.
Seala's cool. Good character. Uncle Reggie.
God, you know, playing Skyrim made me realize that's what's missing from Valheim.
What is?
Like, whatever the vibe of Skyrim is, that's what's missing in Valheim. Like, there's not like the exploration in Skyrim is worthwhile because there's always something interesting to find. And in a very Bethesda way of like telling a story, you always find little things around in the environment that give, you know, environmental storytelling.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's how that person. Ooh, that's bad. Ooh, don't want that on myself.
Yeah, you're right.
Sorry, that's how you died, friend.
Okay, so yeah, it's lacking the detail in the environment, like the environmental storytelling and like the thoughtfulness. Yeah, it being procedurally generated definitely hurts it that way.
Yeah, like it's
Racism and imperialism? Jank?
Yeah, the jank too.
Isn't it the best jank? Isn't it just the charmingest jank?
I've been I've discovered that mountains are either my best friend or my worst enemy. Because sometimes you can climb over those mountains with enough jumping.
You gotta get a horse, babe. You could just walk over everything.
It's true, I could.
They're part goat. It's so stupid.
I can afford it at this point. But still. There's something also very charming about walking with my companions.
Yeah, the companions are pretty decent. Some of them better than others.
There's a DLC. There's a modded companion that that just suggested to me, being like, "Hey Bob, I think you like this idiot, this doofus." I'm like, "Okay." And it's this nerd who's never left his university until this point because he's like, I should go and see the world. It's all fun and games reading about them in books. I'm like, okay. And he's also like the only son that his family has, so that's a lot of pressure to keep this boy alive.
Oh, what's his name? Ovid?
Lucian.
Oh, is it Lucian?
No, this is Lucian.
Okay.
Yeah. And sometimes while we're walking, he sings the stupidest songs. Like this one, baked potato saved my... Baked potato changed my life. I like baked potatoes or something like that. I'm like, yeah, you really like those baked potatoes, man. I don't know what baked potatoes did to save your to change your life, but I'm glad it did. If it made you this sort of person, you weirdo. But yes, yeah, the whole discovering things around, like, ruins aren't just ruins. There's something about the ruins. Yes, sometimes ruins are just ruins. But, like, there's always something interesting to find.
Yeah.
Some interesting story.
Yeah, exploring the ruins and just exploring the world space in Skyrim is my favorite part. It's wonderful.
Yeah. I guess I'm not necessarily asking for Valheim to have NPCs or something. But, like, at some point, the shine of, ooh, this area is pretty, I want to build something in this place, sort of stops being interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a shame. Now, with nothing but a horse and a bucket, you can launch yourself to the moon.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
exactly.
Have you tried any bucket glitches? They're crazy.
I have not. But I'm assuming it's gonna be crazy.
It's wacky. Alright, sure.
My favorite one so far was how I was literally jump scared out of my skin
Yeah?
when I left what's his name? Braylov's sister's house, right? I left her house only to have a cow fall from the sky and die in front of me.
Excellent.
I'm so scared.
Perfect. What amazing jank.
And then recently, I finally got to Morthal, and God, what a fucking depressing little town. It's not even a town. It's a village. It's smaller than a village. Anyway, a dragon attacked me at the time, right? And I've killed it. And as per usual, being the dragon boy, dragon skeleton left behind after you kill. Fine, great, wonderful. I go into the alchemist um shop, go out and get jump scared so bad because something skeleton likes just suddenly popped out of nowhere in front of my character's face. I go into shops in first person because I don't get motion sickness when I'm in the shops in first person.
Yeah.
So this giant skeletal thing in my face, I thought that was like, no, a skeleton dragon I have to fight. It's an undead dragon. That's new. That's cool. But that's so and then it's just a skeleton.
Poor Bob.
It's just a skeleton.
It's just a skeleton.
I was so scared.
It's just a skeleton. Yeah, smash cut to a bleach white skeleton. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly that. But it flew all the way from the other side of town. Died.
I love smash cut. Like, it everyone immediately understands what that means.
Right?
It's a loading ready run bit.
Is it?
Yeah, smash cut to a bleach white skeleton.
Scared of skeleton. I did get scared of skeleton.
Ha ha!
God. So bad. Jail for you.
I liked it.
Yeah, don't pick a bad time to get lost. You heard it's not good. Yeah, no, for real. Very bad to get lost at a
Bad time to get lost.
Like, God, stop saying that, all of you. Also, I have no idea what anyone is talking about when they say the guards only say, um, I
I
was
used to
an
be an
adventurer
adventurer
like
like
you.
you. Then I took an arrow to
Yeah.
the knee.
Yeah, I don't know what they mean. I've only heard that dialogue once.
Now, you'll hear it more.
Well, twice now.
It's just that guards are pretty much everywhere, so the longer you play, the more frequently the more you're likely to hear it, and it stands out. But no, they don't actually say
guess
it that
so.
much.
No, they don't.
Any more than anything
fact-
else.
In fact, the most I've heard them say is like, is like just them randomly being like, "Keep your hands to yourself, sneak thief."
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's not fair. I haven't done anything.
That'd be yes. Somebody stole your sweet roll. Yeah, exactly, Duzen!
That one, I
Exactly!
also find that one irritating.
Hell yeah.
Let me guess, someone stole your sweet roll. I'm like, oh, this is a very tired guard who's tired of people coming up to him with not an actual problem. You know? But also, it's also very likely he's talking to the sweet roll thief. Because it's me.
Yeah,
I
that's
still
true.
hate the sweet roll.
But who stole a street roll? Somebody stole a street roll? Oh, I can't believe it. Who would do such a thing?
Who would do such a thing? Yeah, who would? Oh, sweet roll, no.
Anyway, I gotta go home and eat a sweet
Eat a sweet roll.
roll. Bye.
Yeah. Oh, careful you don't get yours stolen then.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm gonna eat it now. Darn.
Yeah, you get
stupid
sneak
roll.
thief is from having enough stealth. Absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely. But still, again, it's still unfair. I haven't stolen anything in this city as far as they know. You remember one time you were waffling about, saw an NPC neck deep in the ground. Yeah.
Yep, that'll
I was
happen.
in Ripton yesterday, and it wasn't Maven, but it was one of the Dunmers. she was in the wall. She was in the wall, being like, "How can I help you?" I'm like, "How? I don't think you can help me, but how would you like me to help?" Because you're stuck in the wall.
Oh yeah, have you met Sapphire yet?
Oh, yes, I have.
She's
man.
she's very mean.
She's very mean, yes. And then the story being like, yes, no, my family got killed in front of my eyes, and then I was brought back to their cave where I was passed around
Mm-hmm.
for days and days and days. I'm like, oh, that's fine. You can be mean as much as you like, Sapphire. It's cool.
Yeah. I mean, I
You
was
can
thinking
talk
that
to me.
you would think that that's hot.
Oh yeah. I said it's hot, but also, wow, Sapphire,
Yeah,
you've
she's
got
been through
stuff
some
going
shit.
on.
Yeah.
Dang.
Very much.
Also, Kirava and Talil Ja, maybe? Man, I scoured the entirety of Skyrim to find that Argonian, his flawless amethyst, so he can propose to his lizard wife. Okay,
Yeah.
Argonian wife. Love that. It was so cute. And then I came across the Thieves Guild and they asked me to threaten Kirava
Mm-hmm.
to get the money back. I'm like, no! No, the goodwill I built! No! Like, I'm so glad that video games don't take account of these things. They're so nice to me despite everything. But, like, I sort of wish that it would take that into account. Like, that would either give me... Like, it would either give me another avenue to convince her to pay the money, or it would make them just slightly not nicer to me. You know? And that'd be pretty great.
Nah, you're the hero protagonist. Everyone's got to be nice to you.
I hate that. But that's how it is.
That's
I
just
guess
how
I
it
can't
be.
stop it.
Yeah. No, it's the worst it's ever been, as far as, like, you're the best and coolest at everything.
Yeah.
Like, at
Oh,
least
and
the
then
hero... Go ahead.
I finally went to the College of Winterhold,
Mm-hmm.
and wow, it's just Hogwarts,
Kinda.
but cooler. What you were saying?
I was gonna say,
That has never been?
at least the hero of Kvatch wasn't, like, the actual savior in that story. Even if he did become the head of everything. Like, he was, the story is in Oblivion has you being the guy who helps the actual prophesized hero get to the big battle.
Mm-hmm.
What do we got here? Citadel, Hospital, and Garrison Spellcaster's Lodge.
But yes.
Man, I burned my tongue yesterday, and it's just kind of annoying me.
Yeah. I guess there being a sore tongue. Like, yeah, I get it, but maybe stop being so sore.
Yeah. It's like a mild inconvenience when I try to eat.
Mm-hmm. Hate that.
Time to go talk to Hylar.
Oh, before you do that, do you want to rest and let everyone recover?
I mean, we could.
Yeah, let's do that.
Was there any particular reason to do that before we talk to him?
No, I just wanted to make sure you rest. I don't know. I always worry that talking to a character would start a cutscene that I wouldn't be able to get out of. So I make sure that I'm all.
I mean,
Good
probably
before
it's not going
talking
to do
with
that in
characters.
this game.
Okay, fine then. For sure.
Pretty certain.
If you're so sure.
There aren't a whole lot of times where you like start a conversation with somebody and it just like takes you someplace.
Oh, sure. Oh, sure. Sure. The fact that you know how that feels well, Crimson. It's unfortunate that you're also familiar with the burning of the tongue. The burning of the tongue. Maybe don't burn your tongue. How about that? You
Hey,
dinguses. I've never
for
burnt my
once you
tongue.
got a song I really like stuck in my head. Thank you.
What?
Oh, you said reading out I know how it feels. That got me thinking about Walking Wounded by the Tea Party.
Oh, chat. When was the last save, John?
Probably just when we left. Either when we arrived at the Blade Master or when we left.
Okay, I hope it's when we left. Because that was a lot of monologue time that I can't get back.
I know.
Look,
time-
man.
Next time I'll ask a small deep dish pizza to not just cast O flame on my tongue. Yeah, alright. That's fair. For me, it's much stupider. I was cooking curry, and that starts with a like oil phase before the yeah, the water and what do you call it?
Spices?
Yeah, but like
Spices?
you make it into like my brain keeps saying slime, but that's not correct.
Paste?
Paste, yeah, the paste phase. So before the paste phase, you're doing the oil phase.
Yeah.
And yeah, I got all my spices in there and I'm stirring it up and it's fine. Before I go to put in the meat, I tap off my spoon and then I just go to taste it.
Oh, bestie boo.
Because, of course I did, but it was hot oil.
Yes, yes it was. It was very, very hot oil. Oh,
I burned my
bestie, I
tongue.
love you. Oh, bestie.
All things considered, might have been
I
the best curry I've ever made.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, friend.
Hell yeah. But I haven't had your curry yet, so.
It's true, it's true, it's true.
Expectations are very high.
Unfortunately. Look, it's Malaysian curry. It's gonna be different.
Oh, I know. A couple of times recently when I just couldn't get the flavor right in a curry, I decided to just say fuck it and turn it into a Jamaican curry by throwing in like chili powder. And by chili powder I mean the mix of like paprika and chilies.
Yep. Peasant. I like that I just call people peasant in my head, apparently. As Ichika.
Oh, there's Nenia. Where the hell is Hyler? Did he take off? Have you seen him? Are you on the first floor and I'm just stupid?
It's entirely possible. I've been known to be similarly stupid. And or unseeing.
Datura plus 4.
Datura!
Just a random magic gnome hooked hammer in that bag. Each time the gnome hooked hammer lands a hit, the enemy has a passive will saving throw will fall asleep!
Okay.
Okay, early in the game, that would have been nuts.
Yeah, that would have been sexy.
Fall asleep!
Something here.
Oh. Crusade Chronicles. Oh. Alright, let's go back upstairs. Maybe there's a letter waiting for us. I don't remember how this all goes down. Have you fucks seen him? Oh!
Why is he just asleep?
Hyler's face is ashen. He retains his impeccable posture, but from time to time he winces in pain. Commander, I beg you for your help. I've picked up the Spinner of Nightmare's trail again. I figured out that her den is near the City of Eyes, where she plays host to demons. It would have been too risky to storm the place, and I didn't want to put the others' lives in danger. I snuck in alone to catch her off guard.
That's stupid.
I nearly got her too, but I don't know what you saw in the abyss, but what I saw at the Spinner of Nightmare's den, it was horrible. Please help me. My daughter is in great danger. Grave, unthinkable danger.
Oh, she's
Please.
still alive.
Finish my hunt. Kill the Spinner of Nightmares. Save my daughter. I'm counting on you. We could sure use some training!
Oh, your daughter's still alive.
Good luck. Watch
Oh,
your back.
friend.
Only trust your closest friends. The enemy is cunning and treacherous. Alright! I guess we should go rest up because we're gonna go take on the Spinner of Nightmares. Good name.
Yeah. Man. So Muhoyo, Honkai Star Rail recently put out a character for their recent patch that whether she's actively in the party or not, she can prevent a character a character that is currently active in battle once per battle from death.
Oh. Cool. That seems strong.
Like that seems like that's actually aggravating to me. Cause like that just makes her insanely powerful and kind of stupid to not
breaking
get.
into other people's houses. Is that really all you want out of life?
Yeah.
Oh, sister, I remember a priest of Iomade asking me the exact same thing when I was about 10 or so, using the exact same words. Do you guys have a script you have to follow or something?
Damn.
Rip. Yeah, take that, Zila. Yeah, come up with something new, Zila.
Alright. No, please, continue, babe.
But yeah, no, I mean, that's sort of it, really. Like, oh, now I actually have to work on getting that character.
Oh, right, yeah. So
Kinda don't
it's
wanna.
annoying because they're so good that they're kind of necessary.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I guess it's because it's their second year anniversary, so they had to come up with something interesting and fun, I guess. But it sort of just annoys me because that's sort of so she doesn't heal. She's a DPS character. She in fact also takes away health uh from the party to power up her attacks, which is fine and great. It's just that there's another healer character. She is a 5-star healer character. She can do the same, preventing. She can revive
Okay.
one character per battle, but her heal sucks because it splits into 3 and is random.
Oh, random healing blows. Lame.
And like, what was the point, right? Like, why cripple the character like that?
Dunno. Is one of them, like, harder to get and requiring more spins?
Sort of the same amount of spins, but people don't. You probably wouldn't spin for this character
Okay.
because of that random factor. I don't know that anyone would ever have her in their actual team comp.
Got it. Yeah, I don't know.
And then this other character I got, I think he's literally just Gilgamesh
Okay.
in
Like Fate's
like
Gilgamesh?
in the character design. Yeah, like Fate's Gilgamesh, because I saw him and wow, red eyes, kind of blonde reddish hair.
Yep.
Also the weird like red paint tattoo thing he's got going on? And the way he talks? Gilgamesh, is that you?
It could just be
I
a Gilgamesh
Googled it up.
XP.
Yeah, Mighty! Yes, Mighty! I see someone else plays Honkai Star Rail. This is the guy who... Okay, he's Gilgamesh, but he's also Achilles. But also, his Achilles heel is Achilles' small part of his back.
Okay.
And I'm like, that's kind of gay.
Wow.
But not like that. But not like that. No, but like because he told his actual best friend, like, hey, if I ever become a crazy god, the small part of my back is where you can cut into and kill me. I'm trusting you with this information. The small part of my back. I'm like, okay, Achilles Patroclus situation. Are we going? Is this?
Yeah, that seems
and
like what
history
they're
will
based
always
on,
call
yeah.
them best friends.
Yep.
Do you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
exactly, Keegan. People
Best-
just fools. Power creep.
Yeah, best friends always, like,
Gotta
spend
fuck.
way too much time together and sleep together and share the same woman.
Yeah,
Normal
that's very
things.
normal.
Yeah,
friend
normal
thing.
friend things.
How was anyone fooled or like able to think that they were best friends? That they were just
Soldiers-
normal friends.
Soldiers who lost their comrades, along with their will to live, ouch, have founded the so-called Dead Men's Club. They leave Dresden to die in battle as heroes and deal as much damage to the enemy as they can in the process. Unfortunately, these actions ruin the officers' plans and undermine discipline within the ranks. So do we ban it for morale bonus of 25?
Okay.
Encourage them. We lose 5% of all units. And then all units receive wounded for 7 days.
Oh.
That's terrible. Like, it's just an objective downside. Use them to set trap for demons.
Sorry, Keegan. Exactly, Keegan. Listen, my dude. There's a small fuck me button
Yeah.
located on my back that only you know about. Yeah. No, exactly. I'm like, what is this game? Like, I'm trying not to, but the story writes itself.
Remove 5% of recruited units and gain the ambush ritual. Ambush can be used once every 20 days. All units in the target army take 50 times mythic rank physical damage. So yeah, we can do
Tasty.
that before engaging the enemy. Or let Amber talk to them.
What do we get?
We lose 5% of recruited units, but morale goes up even more.
Let's do that.
Really? Alright.
Look, man, this is depressing.
I wanted the ambush. Ember talked to the soldiers and convinced them that death was inevitable and could often be pointless and sudden, but the warriors were given a chance to die for a reason. The soldiers were inspired by her words and decided not to expedite their deaths. As for those who persisted in their desire to fall with honor, she did not try to stop them.
Oh, Ember, you sweet, sweet child. I love Ember. She's so cute. I would boop her nose day. Very straight of Mighty.
Many
To
soldiers...
only tell. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Very straight of Mighty to only tell what's his name? White haired protagonist boy. that he regularly spars with, and only and thinks only this guy is worthy of his skills in battle.
I don't know what you're talking
Okay, I'm
about.
done. Very friendship. Very normal.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good now. Go ahead.
Duzen. Okay, I don't know why, but Lager Beer Elemental's creation made me lose it. Yeah, it's pretty silly. So, many soldiers and detachments go missing in the Whirlwind Wasteland. Rescue teams will be tasked with searching for them, and it gives all generals +1 level to reduction of losses. Let's do that. Development of the Art of War. Let's see
God,
if we...
Modern Marvels Capcom 3 is so strange yet impressive.
Yeah, there's some crazy shit to it. Yeah, I think there... You can mod it to the point where it's basically just Mugen. Yeah, then you just specify that it's lager. Yeah, that's important. It's a lager beer. It's not a pale ale.
Lager.
It's a lager. Oh, weird. For an incredibly rare experience, I just thought to myself, man, I could go for a beer.
Oh, yeah, that is rare for you.
My transformation into dad is continuing.
Oh.
Not my father necessarily, just the platonic ideal of a dad.
Is that a thing?
Yes. Dad comes home
Oh.
and has his beer.
Oh yeah. That is a whole thing. I remember that.
I've only had a car to wax on Saturdays.
And and a lawn to mow.
Yeah.
That's a very dad thing, isn't it?
Yep.
Mowing lawns.
You think Bop camera froze? Oh, maybe. Hold on. Yeah, I had it minimized for whatever reason.
That's so rude of you.
At least it was a good face to freeze on. Bop's face is always a good face.
I don't know. There are some faces that are quite bad to be landing on.
Nah,
Like
they're
that.
great.
So before stream started, chat, I was shoving seaweed in my face.
Just the whole thing. Yep.
It's like, look, it's a more efficient way to eat seaweed, okay?
But yeah, just this big, like, dark green block sticking out of her mouth.
Gob?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Can't stop me. I can stop him.
I can't. Posture Bop.
I refuse. Look, it's comfortable to sit this way right now, okay? I know chat can only see like maybe a good fourth of my face or something. Look.
Alright, I mean, I can't make you do anything.
My back.
I feel that. Come on, man. Alright. Load times are getting out of control.
Yeah.
I think my hard drive's going. So she's probably looking to getting a new one and,
On to mow and leaf blow, sandals to wear with socks, cargo shorts with loose Advil. Loose Advil in the pockets?
Yeah.
clips. That reminds me of that one breaking news room thing that uh Dropout did,
Mm-hmm.
where it was just making fun of uh Grant O'Brien.
Oh yeah, true facts about Grant. Middle name O'Brien. I can't remember his middle name.
Yeah.
That one was beautiful.
Like he just has, like he buys loose pills of Viagra off of the internet.
Yep. I think that's for the second time they did that.
Yeah, I think so. I've only ever seen the clip.
Yeah, the
I
first one
can't
doesn't have the
cringe
Viagra.
too much.
Oh, it's so funny. I love it.
Yeah. Like I'm sure it is, but I'm very easy to cringe.
It's true.
Okay. This little mini game in Honkai Star Rail. This is for their anniversary. Sometimes guests show up and you get little anecdotes. At the table, you should be the one to take your own napkin first. This is like you're having a dinner with someone. You're supposed to remember some things, and you get to spin a wheel, and your outcome is either the SS outcome or the B outcome.
The SS
Now-
outcome, huh?
Yeah, it's very weird. I don't get it.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, but so the SS one is you pull out your phone. A formulaic approach is a solo efficiency. I have no idea what that fucking means when it comes to having food. You try to desperately remember table manners was the last prompt, and the thing that I rolled instead was you start eating the potted plant elegantly.
Okay.
That's for failing, I guess.
Just elegantly eating the potted plant, yeah.
Yeah, very normally eating the potted plant.
It's been so long since I was last in Chaliax. I am no longer sure I could call it my home. But a Hell Knight does not need a home. My order and my purpose are enough.
You don't have an order anymore.
Yeah, Order of the Godclaw. Like, whether he's serving with them or not, he is still a paralictor of their order. Like, strictly speaking, Yeager still reports to him, right?
It's true. Yeager's loyal to him.
Oh yeah, I think he really appreciates Yeager. Yeager's like the one thing he can trust. Like, he even knew Yeager would follow through on his seditious plan that he shouldn't have.
Mm-hmm.
O light of the sword, Iomade, forgive me my sins, and do not leave me in the darkness. I am weak and undeserving of your grace, and still you grant it to me. And that means I still have something to hope for.
Alright, Zila.
Crimson says there's a webtoon they've been reading called Cleric of Decay. And in the
Okay.
most recent chapter, after preventing a recently added party member, preventing a recently added party member, the MC decides to introduce her to the Mother of Decay, who was just an arm earlier, but more on that if you're curious. And said Mother of Decay just like RKO's her because why not, I guess. Huh.
Okay.
That's
Why was she just an arm earlier? I need Oh, is this a Chinese webtoon or a Korean webtoon? That one's important for context. Because the point of reference for how their magic and myths
That's
develop
true.
in the show in the game
Yeah.
in the webtoon differs.
We need to level up Handsome Lawn.
Oh, Ichika, you can't let him
Ichika, you can't just
keep
let him
calling
do...
the skull.
Are you really gonna let him just keep doing that?
I can't stop him from doing anything wrong.
Well, he's your boyfriend.
Yes, and you're my boyfriend.
Yes, and I'm telling you to please stop him.
Listen. It's quite funny. Ichika. Well,
I suppose this is what love is worth.
give you a blowjob later?
Not in front of everybody. God, you're gonna make my human half
Explode?
flushed. That'll just explode. No. Just raise a whole lot of questions. Amulet of Deep Roots, +5 natural armor bonus. Immunity to Bull Rush, Overrun, and a +3 confidence bonus to AC against large enemies. Yeah, alright. But did I give you the ability to wear everything? No. Okay. Where is this skull putting bracers and a belt? Shut up. That's where. Just shut right up.
Yeah.
Wearing a 60-foot
Right up
aura.
there.
All affected enemies pass a will saving throw or become frightened for a minute. Oh, that's really strong. Yeah, let's give him some value. Put some boots on him.
Also, chat, I think I've been playing too much Skyrim
He has.
because I was having a dream about Skyrim nonsense.
Uh-huh.
Might be because okay, so I've been doing quests for the guild, for the Thieves Guild. And I had to follow a Gulum I or Gulum A, whatever, the Argonian, who brokered the sale of Golden Glow Estate,
Yep.
which pissed off Maven Blackbriar badly. And God, that was such an annoying follow after the motherfucker quest. Because it went on for so long. Dude certainly likes his pauses.
Yeah.
Like he's and then there's not enough places to hide, and while sneak's good, my patience is not.
No. Your
My
patience has
patience
improved,
is abysmal.
but it is still not especially pronounced.
No. It's why
We need you to finish Dark Souls. That'll fix you.
no. Well, I want to finish Dark Souls,
Yeah.
but oh man. It doesn't help that I really like playing MOBA games. Right? And MOBA games is not really a good place to train your patience.
No. No, you get pretty salty.
I do. I can get pretty salty. Long story short, she had just about all her holy power stolen by the other gods, if you remember correctly. So she was reduced to being an arm who could only communicate with the MC, and her only possible speech being murder. That's horrific. Okay. Keegan says it's an interesting read with good art. You think it's Korean? 10K game isekai. And it feels like they forget about it as the story does not start at the point the MC first entered the world. Interesting. Why is that guy walking like he's a zombie?
Dunno. He's walking like he's drunk.
Or a zombie?
I mean, could be either, really. Alright, speak chica.
Sneak chica. Alright.
So she's pre-buffed. Alright. We should probably do something similar.
Yeah. What, living on a prayer?
No, but buff ourselves before the fight. Although I wouldn't mind a little ribbon on the prayer.
Take my hand and we'll make it, I swear.
Whoa, living on a prayer.
Living on a prayer.
Tommy's got his 6-string and hock. Now he's holding in, but he used to make it dark so tough. Oh, so tough. Tina dreams of running away. Oh, sorry, go ahead. You sing. Pigeon on a pear, yeah.
Got each other, and that's all I for now.
I can't wait until we're in Meat Space and can actually sing karaoke together.
I'm so sleepy. Chad, I went to sleep at 10 yesterday. There's no reason for me to be this sleepy. Well, it would. There would be if I haven't been sleeping long enough the last few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
You
You
know,
probably got a big sleep debt.
I hate sleep debt.
It sucks.
Why is that from? Body.
I mean, because sleep is important.
Undercover professor, eh?
Hmm?
Revenue from Silver Wolf plus 3%.
Hog of Desolation. You mean my dick?
Yeah. Do you call your dick the Hog of Desolation?
I could.
That's interesting. Oh god. My leg.
Do we have an armor bonus? No. Good, alright.
Yes.
Qianzhou Cultural Exhibition. Qianzhou. Johnny Ravidu.
Ashanti Shabadu. Weapon of Awe. Just put that on. Reggie. Hmm. Might as well protection from evil the party. Just in case they try mind control. War. Ugh. Good God, y'all. What is it good for? I mean, a lot, actually.
She will be able.
On the streets where you live, girls talking about the social lives.
How would it?
The made of lipstick,
Because I'm
plastic,
on
and paint.
lights.
A touch of sable in their eyes.
Yep.
All a life was. Oh, Spitter of Nightmares. Here we go.
Here we go. You see a short, stout woman with full lips, long reddish hair, and insolent, lying, and completely shameless eyes. You mean me if I was a redhead?
Yeah.
Is that? Is that? Oh, chat. I would ruin the world if I was redheaded and green-eyed.
I've ruined your.
Anyway.
It's a video game.
Hello, darling. Tired of serving the crusade? Care for some sweet illusions from the spinner of nightmares? I came for glory. Let her go immediately. The young woman makes eyes at you and with feigned innocence asks sweetly, "Really, Lady Crusader? Did you come to save me? You're so heroic!" Spinner of Nightmare laughed merrily. What a cunt. I like her. You're really trying to convince me you're Lori? Seriously? Like you don't know. You mean you don't? Seriously? That's a joke, right? Hylar probably seemed entirely focused, reasonable, and reserved to you, but in fact, he's a complete psycho. Oh? Don't blame him for deceiving you. He doesn't realize he's gone mad. 3 years ago, I decided that I've had enough of your life. I met like-minded people and joined the labyrinth of a group of Baphomet's cultists whose heads Daddy Hylar was out to get. They were charmed by the mutability of the mind, the ease with which it can be tricked, and the wealth of opportunities doing so opened.
So,
Are
all
you
this
for
time,
it?
the spinner was Lori.
Rip.
And he constructed an entire fiction to not have to think
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah. I left a nice note to Daddy and asked him not to look for me, and then I escaped. But Hylor started to chase me. He got into his head the spinner of nightmares and sorcerer stole his favorite daughter. The only thing I stole from him is Mom's locket, which I took as a keepsake. She points at the unassuming locket around her neck. Hylor was always tailing me. He dragged all my beautiful ideas through the mud. He broke carefully implemented plans. A few times we fought face to face, and every time I won. Okay? But I didn't want to kill him. So I erased his memory. I hoped that he would finally get lost.
Damn.
But he always came back. The last time he snuck up on me so well, he almost chopped my head off with a single blow. Frightened. I was frightened. Started to fight him with all my strength, and when I thought I finally managed to break Daddy, I doubted he could heal from the wounds, so I hoped this hunt was finally over. But now you've appeared on my doorstep. When would all end?
Damn.
Well,
TLDR, daddy-daughter issues. Yeah, no kidding.
yeah, basically. Wow, Hylor, you're... Dang, Hylor. You're fucked up. You're fucked up, bestie. You're fucked up, friendo. Your dad remembered you as a good person. What turned you this way? I'm not judging. I get it. When my mom died, I became the light of his life. But I never wanted to be the light of anyone's life. I have my own path, and Dad should have just made peace with that. Instead, he sends assassins like you after me. Are you sure you want our meeting to end in a murder? I see. Wow. What a time Ilor must have had. What a pitiful guy. She is a murderer, right? Like,
Oh
she's done
yeah,
terrible things?
she's a Baphomet cultist, like the head of this cell.
Hey.
Like she's famous enough to have people in the Abyss know her.
Well, yeah. That's real pitiful that happened to you, kid. Lady, but you hurt people. Your whole thing is about hurting people. I can't let that happen. Scoffing and disappointed, the spinner of nightmares gives you a menacing smile. When I'm done with you, your splintered mind will resemble a flower with petals made of agony, terror, and pleasure. Uh-huh, that's a weird one.
Ooh.
I like that they specified pleasure, though.
Yep.
Thanks.
Gonna get real kinky.
Oh. What is it? Do your eyes trick you? Then punish them. Take a knife and with it prick your right eye first, then your left.
Okay, I will admit that is an impressive illusion.
Yeah,
That's whoa. That's new.
that's pretty cool.
Alright, I left everybody back so they can make quick work of them. I'm surprised no one else is getting involved. Actually, chaotic evil. Neutral? Huh? None of these are her. Alright then. Like, there's no way she's just true neutral. How you doing over there, bestie?
Good. Good and fungy.
Yeah, me too. When we're done here, we'll call it a night. Right, so I've got a point to spend for evolutions.
You're an evolutionist.
I am. Don't really need more natural attacks. None of them are going to do anything. Let's use magic device. And they can hypothetically use wands.
Mm.
All right. Now that'll get everybody. I'll have to wait for next turn.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, I hate Saruko. Oh! It didn't, fatigue you. Oh, right, you're immune to fatigue. Right. How about...
Butt cheeks? Butt cheeks.
Yeah, we'll use butt cheeks.
Yeah.
Well, abilities I don't do much, but have such intimidating names. Oh yeah, for sure.
Imagine hearing I cast Singularity. That would put me in a state of I don't know what that does, but it looks, sounds scary. I agree.
Yeah, whatever. Alright.
That's why I love the idea of like the sound of a spell that really does what it says on the tin. Could be slightly worse. Like Windblade. Like, okay. Blade made of wind, hopefully, probably.
Hopefully.
But what if it's yeah, you know? Like what if it's something much more sinister?
Yeah, like you,
It's a gust of wind that is very blade-like.
That's a
Like
it's a slashing wind that comes out of your butt.
That's terrible as well. No, don't like that one, bestie.
Nah,
Bestie, why would you say that? Why would you put that out in the world?
because I can.
Guy. This guy, chat. Orma.
What? No! Idiot. Okay, Nania. Let's, get chain lightning you're putting into this.
Your chain lightning.
Why do you want to walk all the way up to use chain lightning? What is this?
Is it a line of sight problem?
I guess it shouldn't be. No, I don't want sunburst. No, wait, fucking bullshit ass cocks.
Ah, yes, chat. He's so mad. You hear him, chat? He's mad.
So fucking angry.
Hear that, chat? He's so fucking angry.
I'm so butt mad.
I'm glad you're able to talk about your feelings, bestie. It's very healthy for you.
Less healthy for you when I get my hands on you.
See, that's less healthy. But it's great that you're externalizing it.
Yeah, none of those were her.
God, I'm so annoying. It's a good thing I'm cute. Right, chat?
Nerd.
Nobody can stop me when I'm this
Oh,
cute.
maybe that was her. Alright, fuck me, I guess. She was true neutral? That's redonkulous.
A bright future awaits us.
See, who's fatigued?
God, poor Hylor.
Ah, can't get
Slightly
rid of that.
mad that he just sent us on what is basically a goose chase.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't great. Though to be fair, he didn't know that.
No.
Which is very sad.
Yeah. Or he didn't want to know that.
She erased
His
his
daughter-
memories.
Yeah. Oh, she erased his memories. Yeah, that's fair.
Like, she genuinely did everything she could to not kill him.
Ooh, is he gonna be okay with the fact that we killed his daughter?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, hey.
Historically, most parents won't be okay with their child being killed, even if their child were monsters.
Mm-hmm. We played a game series with that very recently.
Yeah. Because it's true, you know? Sometimes, despite it
Yeah, those
all...
cultists sure just ignored the whole fucking thing.
Yeah. They were sleeping, John.
I guess they're all, like, drunk on illusions.
They're EB-Sneeby, like me.
They are E.B. Sneevy, you're right about that.
You know what would be nice?
Hmm?
Not being EB-Sneeby.
Have you tried sleeping more?
Absolutely not. How dare you make such a suggestion to me? How fucking dare you? You know how insulting that is?
Nobody could see me shrugging.
And do you understand how insulting that is? Huh?
Not insulting enough.
Dare you? How fucking dare you?
Easily. And with great relish.
Wow.
Alright, let's go, ruin Hylor's life.
Yeah. Hylor, yeah, so we killed your daughter.
Hey, so the crazy lady who kidnapped your daughter was your daughter, and she's dead now. I'll take my payment in gold.
You mean if you heard your boss getting their ass kicked in, you wouldn't be in a hurry to charge in? Yeah, me neither, honestly. Be like, hey boss. What's up, boss?
That's not in my employee contract.
Yeah.
I'm not security.
I'm not paid enough to, yeah, like, sorry, boss. I'm not being paid enough to to help you like that, boss, sorry. I don't care as much, boss. Wow. Whoa. That's better.
Surrogate suggests,
guess.
have you tried sleeping at a regular time and for similar lengths of time over a prolonged period of time?
Have you heard of eat my butt?
Ah,
Have
that's
you heard of
good.
that?
Yeah, no, alright.
That's very good. Have you heard of that? Huh? So bad.
Pat, pat,
Still
pat,
get
pat,
my
pat, pat,
trophy on
pat,
your
pat.
neck. Monsters, all of you.
I condescendingly pat your head. Hope you're all enjoying the stream. I'm having a good time. Maybe I'll make myself a little goulash. But what I thought the response would be. Also, throwing a stone in a completely glass house. Oh, totally. Crimson says, okay, that somehow reminded me of the Ace Attorney script parody, where at some point, Edgeworth goes, your daughter isn't your daughter in this scenario. You heard me, your precious daughter is actually Daphne, the magician's apprentice. Like, okay, this is a fun little jumbled mess, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna wait for Bop to actually go talk to him. Skidip-a-doo.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
So, what happened?
Oh, nothing. I just got
Alright.
here. Got here and decided to mess around until you showed up.
Okay.
Alright, so we'll confront Hylar and that'll probably be it for tonight.
Yeah.
Before that, though, I think we're done? Oh no, we've got the dragons.
Yeah.
I'll make sure to do the Treasure of the Midnight Isle up to the point where it would be interesting off stream.
Oh yeah, and Zelkin still needs to be found.
Hyler's back up. It's good to see you. What can I do for you? Would you like to renew your forces with excellent fighters?
Your Bitter of Nightmares is dead.
Thank the gods. But where is Luri? A shadow of understanding flashes across Tyler's eyes as he looks down at the blood-smeared pendant, terrified. The walls he'd erected in his mind came crumbling down. Where is Lori? You killed the Sinner of Nightmares and saved Lori.
Right?
You saved and killed. Saved. You killed Lori. For the first time, you see terror in Hyler's face.
Yup.
He doesn't say anything, but moves his lips, trying to force a whisper. You killed my Lori. Because she was the spinner of nightmares. A murderer, a servant of demons. Traitor.
Yup.
Hyler casts a desperate look at you, as if he was begging for rescue. How could I forget? I've seen it all. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't live knowing this. And I just stopped. I'm sick, right? Yes, I'm sick. And Lori, my Lori, she's dead! His last words become a long, mournful wailing. Hyler buries his face in his hands. With a sharp movement, he flings off his monocle, and it rolls on the floor, glinting at you unkindly.
Sorry.
Well, we got his, monocle, the Eye of Truth. It, lets you identify illusions.
Oh. Oh.
Hyler looks somewhat better than he did the last time you met. That was a minute ago! But he's still far from cured. Commander, I beg you. I picked up the Spinner of Nightmares trail again. I discovered she has a den near the City of Eyes.
Oh.
I would have found... it would have been too risky to storm the place. And I didn't want to put the others' line... It's exactly the same. Oh, man.
Oh. Hi, Lord. Lori is the Spinner of Nightmares. I found her.
Hyler stares blankly at you as his jaw drops. What are you talking about? Of course, Lori is not the Spinner of Nightmares. I fought the Spinner many times. Why are you playing tricks on me? I'm not crazy! Sincere incomprehension floods Hyler's restless eyes. His mind cannot bear the terrible truth and represses it like many times before.
Oh.
Brutal!
Okay,
Brutal!
Oh, that's bad. Oh, that is bad. My poor guy.
Fucking love this game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Bad.
But yeah. That's gonna be it.
That's bad. Good game, chat.
Yeah, that was a good stream. Thank you for joining me, Bob.
Yeah. Thanks. Thanks for the pain.
Yeah, anytime. I'm happy to give you emotional damage.
Welcome.
And you are welcome. for this content, I guess. And are thanked for your support. There, I did it. Over at patreon.com/greatcanadianguy. In particular, my producers who contribute $5 or more a month to that Patreon. And they are Scipio, Jalzir, Midnight Saber, Keegan, Bjornvar, Talipic, Vivacia, Emerald Embers, Dark Savant, Bop Dodo, Zombie Fighter 89 on Twitter, Jocko, the Rockbender, Sid the Squid, and Basim El Wakil. I should talk to Zombie about changing his name.
Yeah.
Because that's how he wanted it. It's not a thing anymore. I don't even know if he still uses it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow. Catch you then.
Bye.